Hi there, welcome back to Young's Garden. Thank you for tuning in. And guess where I'm at? I'm at Hawaii, and we're at our resort, and I have the privilege to taste some of Bill Merrill's Jaboticaba. This happened to be Sabara, Jaboticaba, and I came to his garden and he gave me the chance to pick some of his fruits.
Yes. Wow, look! Wow! That's awesome. And whoa! Oh my gosh! Is this it?
Yeah, it's
all
bird.
over.
Well, actually, the trunks would be covered.
Back with that back.
Here.
This is my dad.
Hi.
Bill.
A week ago, everything looked like that, but the birds get in here and they start ripping it off, and they knocked all this to the ground.
Look at all that.
Yeah, but here, help yourself.
This is gold right here. Gold.
Here, have you ever eaten jaboticaba? Oh, well then do, please. Just
Okay,
go ahead and pick your own. They're black.
I'm dropping it.
Wow. Right here. Okay, give me the thing. We go back. YouTube. I want to go back.
Look at that. Whoa.
All right, so in fruit right now, we have jaboticaba.
Yes.
There is banana, almost always. Some papaya, and then citrus. Limes, lemons,
Nice.
mandarins. Anything else right now? I don't think so. I think that's it. Right, that's in my way.
Cool. Okay, so I'll just cut a good size.
Here, let me help you. Let me do it for you.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure that we do it right.
So
okay?
maybe, oh yes, right there. Ah! Cool. Excellent. Whoa, that's good enough. That's a lot.
There you go.
Ah!
Well, this was in my way.
Oh, that's
You don't have
awesome.
to take it all. You can take it all.
Oh yeah, probably just, yeah. This is cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Bill.
This is a faster way.
This
up
is
here.
gold right here.
So Bill had lots of variety, but this is one of the variety that he offered to cut for me to bring it back to California, and I put it in a vase to give it like a centerpiece while we're still here at Hawaii. And he lives all the way in Hilo, so I drove all the way over there with my family to visit him and his garden, which was really amazing. I know I have so many clips to show, but here in this video I just want to focus on this jaboticaba, and of course I will introduce to you how I trim it and get some scion and just clean it up so I can get through security at the airport, get it inspected, go through the right route and get inspected correctly. If you do everything correctly through the airport, they will accept it and let you through, and it's very easy. Just call them up and say, hey, you're interested in bringing plants over to your state, which is, I live in California, and they're very strict about all the trees, but they will allow you to bring back scion as long as it's nice and clean, and if you follow the rules, they will accept it. So they told me to basically cut them and no roots at all. I mean, with roots, if you want, trees with roots, no soil attached to it. It has to be nice and clean. Here, I'm just doing scions, so I'm just trimming it. And for scions, you have to clean it up and get it dry for inspection. They don't want any bugs or pesticides or any algae growing, because it can go back to our states and grow and have all these nasty insects that can harm our trees. California is very, very strict like that. So if they see anything that can damage trees or eat our plants, they will throw it away. So here I'm trying to clean up all my Scions. As you can see, there's some green algae attached to it. When you touch it, it kind of falls off. Because Hawaii, they do tend to have lots of wind and rain, so all these thingamabobby just grows on it or attached to it for some reason, and I'm not sure if it protects it. But here I'm back into my garden, back to California. As you can see, I did graft a lot of the Scion that Bill gave me, which I'm so thankful for. Excuse me. So I never really showed you the grafting portion. Is because when I came home, it was really late and I had to graft it right away. I couldn't wait till the next day. So I didn't have a clip to show you, but here is a grafting from a different sponsor, or if you will. I bought this 9 grafted different varieties, as you can see, and you can see some growth coming out of that. I had this before I went on vacation and came back, and there was some growth. So I think his name is Luis Soros. He's a great Jaboticaba grafter. He has full of different kind of rare variety that he got from Brazil. It's very interesting collector. So I'm just showing you the growth on it. So I was pretty ecstatic to see all of it when I came home. And it was under a nice protected shading area where it does get some sun, but not so much. And it was kind of dry because no one watered it. But I'm just showing you some growth that it had when I came back. So I was pretty happy. There was some that got darker, and this one probably gonna die, the giant white or something. And here is another variety. But yeah, he said to just be patient about it. So I'm doing that. I just put it underneath my giant Sabara Jaboticaba, and it looks like it's doing quite well. And this is just an update. We are in July 2nd. And as you can see, some growth. I kind of took the bag out and I kind of hit it, and it probably broke off. But as you can see, there's some new growth there, and here's some growth there. As you can see, my finger, little green growth coming out of there. So I'm just gonna open this bag. Here you can see my finger just putting it through the bag and showing you the growth right there. So I'm just kind of ripping it off and showing you the grafting that I did. I put a grafting tape over it, and it looks like it's shooting out. And I also put a bag over the Scion, just so it will have that greenhouse effect, just so it will have that enough moisture to, push it and have it grow better. So I did that, and look, it's growing. So I'm hoping I might get fruits next year. And these Scions, again, it's from Bill Merrill. Hopefully I pronounced his last name correctly. I'm sorry if I butcher it. And here's my other Sabara Jaboticaba, and I grafted with Thomas, a rare Jaboticaba that my friend gave me. I didn't think it's gonna grow at all. This is I grafted before I left, and this other one that I'm pointing at is from Bill. I grafted after, and it grew too. So very, very happy, and that's pretty much it from the grafting. This is my first time grafting Jaboticaba. So I am so excited to actually see how the growth came about after I came back from Hawaii. This little clip of picking up the eggs, this is after coming back to Hawaii. As you can see, all the eggs are just literally everywhere, and my basket is totally full. It's full of eggs, chicken eggs and quail eggs. So this video clip I made after I came back from my vacation. I just want to show you that I had to collect so much eggs. This is a week of eggs just sitting around because I went to vacation, and I had my brother came over a few days just to check on them and give them food and water. But the eggs, it was just laying around waiting to be collected. So when I came back, my basket was totally full, and it was just so fun just to collect them. So I was on the mission to actually, try to find all these eggs. It got really dark, so I had to use my phone flashlights on my phone to actually see what I'm doing. I'm actually using only one hand, and the other hand I'm actually holding the camera just so you guys can see the clip of all of this as it's happening. And as you can see, the eggs are very dirty because it's been sitting around getting stepped on, getting pooped on. I chose this method of just raising them as a free range because they have more freedom to defend themselves and just walk around, instead of getting trapped in a little tiny cage where they get harassed by the male. Here they can just like fly around and defend themselves. So now I'm just gonna bring these eggs in to the house and water it down. Just rinse it in water, let it sit there for a day, and kind of clean it up the next day. And I usually put it in the fridge afterward and give it out to my parents or my relative, in-laws and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. And there it is, folks. These eggs and the food, feeding birds probably cost me more than buying the eggs alone. If I were to buy these eggs at the supermarket, it's probably cheaper than buying the food for the birds. But it gives me a lot of joy just to give it out. I barely eat them, but just giving it out is so much fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.